Um, Here we go. Hopefully I don't have to do another one of these. Anyways, hey besties! Welcome to a new video. Welcome to a new video. I'm your host, Kelly the Human. And yeah, as the title suggests, I'm doing another. Woo! I did get through my for the record, I did get through my list the last time. I did get through it. But the reason for today is as simple as I forgot something. I forgot to jot down a couple of ideas that I had, or points that I wanted to say. But my brain being my brain, I forgot to jot them down. I never typed them up. So the entire video, so here I am. I finally jotted them down so I could remember. And yeah, here we go. Here goes nothing. Hopefully I don't have to do another one of these because I don't want it to be annoying, you know? But today, I am intending for this one to be a short video, nowhere near an hour long. I do not intend for this to be a long one. Just a short one to get quickly get it done, and hopefully, some sometime soon, I can move on to 2001: Space Odyssey, which I am actually currently jotting down ideas as well. I started writing more. I started jotting down points today of what I wanted to go over, what I liked, a couple things that I don't like. But you know, then I'm gonna start working on you know, going through the special features and commentary. Gotta make sure I get a thorough in-depth of what I like about it, like thorough in-depth of how I feel about the film. But today's not that day. Today we are doing one last video, hopefully, on Pacific Rim Uprising, directed by Stephen D. Knight, starring John Boyega, Scott Eastwood, and Kaylee Staney. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, one thing I didn't jot down, but I just remembered in like the description of the last video, I put that I am currently also like watching Netflix's Pacific Rim: The Black. I'm only like a few episodes in, so I'm not that far in. So I can't overall say how I feel about the whole series, but so far I am currently liking it. I currently think it's better than Uprising by a tenfold. You know, it is so much better. Yeah, but maybe later on in the series I might say otherwise, but who knows? So far I am enjoying it, and hopefully it stays that way. I don't know why I keep looking that way. I don't know. Woo! Anyways, yeah. Alright, so this is going on the so like this first point that I the new first point that I jotted down goes on the things I disliked list, So like while watching like the director commentary, Stephen D. Knight noted that he was that like during the filming, like they were like hoping to do a third one, another film. Brain shut down. But and that like during the commentary, He talked about how he was gonna like set up a planned relationship between two characters, between two of the cadets, Cadet Amara and Cadet Jinhai. I am sorry if I butchered that name. I am sorry. Not very good at, anything, talking. So where am I? You're the lopsided. Oh well. Oh well. Anyways, so yeah. While watching the film, I did not see it. Honestly, no. I didn't really see it. Maybe it was just me, but honestly, I mainly just saw them as friends. Saw them as just friends. Almost like a brotherly sister type of relationship between them. Nothing more of like along like the setup of a romance between them. Now this is also just me, but I'm more along the lines of like a romance between um Amara and Cadet Victoria. Those are like where I saw more of the relationship. Just me, my brain. Like basically what I saw was like the trope of enemies to lovers is where I saw that. It's like Amara and Cadet Victoria is where more along I saw the relationship between those two, romance between those two. That's about it. You know? Like I said in the last video, that's what fan fiction is for, right? That's what fan fiction is for. I could do something later along the lines. At the moment, I'm not really jotting anything down, but who knows? Maybe it could happen. At the moment, I want to do it. It's just a matter of getting actually started on it and hoping my brain doesn't shut down every 5 minutes after I burn it out. Hopefully, I don't get a burnout every 5 minutes, trying to force my brain to write. Then, next thing you know, I get distracted and I procrastinate. I get distracted and I just focus on something else. It's like, I feel like I set myself up for failure sometimes. But that's about basically what I jotted down for that. Now, all right, this next one, and I believe if I remember correctly, it was the final one. Crowbar, please stay out of the things of my thumb. All right, this next one goes under the things I enjoyed category. You know, things that I enjoyed. Because while yes, it was a terrible sequel, there were small parts in it, like little crumbs here and there, that were actually pretty fun about the film. Squeeze me and squeeze me. So like during the final battle, after like one of the after like after the mega kaiju destroyed basically like three of the three of the Jaegers, just completely tearing them to pieces and destroying them. It's like, ouch. Like, what did they ever do to you? It's not like they tried to kill you or anything. Should have jumped in the volcano while you had the chance. Should have jumped in it before the Jaeger came in and destroyed it. Oh, yeah. All right. I sidetracked myself. Sorry. But yeah, after like basically the Mega Kaiju did all that, destroying the three Jaegers, Kaylee, the camera like followed Kaylee Spaney as like she was running out onto the street, where I did like an upper the camera had like an upper panning shot of the Kaiju probably coming down the street, and like then like in like the background, while it was also like right in the foreground at the same time because it's like right there. I think this is when it appeared. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong because it's been a while since I watched it, but there was like a brief glimpse, like a brief scene of the Gundam, of the Gundam mech. Like that mech from Gundam. I've personally never seen Gundam. I intend to one day, but I've never seen it. And while I've never seen it, I do appreciate that little like Easter egg there. It was really cool. It was nice seeing it. It was nice. Yeah, now I think about it, I might have been wrong on like where it's placed, but I don't know. By the way, there was like a special little Easter egg about the Gundam statue, and it was really cool. All right, so like a new thought that I thought of was like the obvious hinting at like the little three characters like Jake, Nate, and Jules, if I remember correctly, her name was. But like where they were obviously hinting at like her trying to choose between Jake and Nate. Then in one scene, as they're like getting ready to rebuild all the Jaegers, she comes in and just kisses both Jake and Nate on the cheeks. And they both agree that that was very confusing. I did like that. That was funny. Like like they're getting mixed signals about like who she's more interested in. You know? It was very funny. You know? Polycule. 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 You know? Because I see like a little bromance between Jake and Nate. I saw a little bromance between Jake and Nate. Yeah. Yeah, like I said before in the other video, like I do like the relationship that Jake and Nate had. Like it was fun. At least I think that's what I said in the other video. But I don't got a good memory system, so I apologize, I can never sit straight. It's a good thing I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, trans femme, bisexual I am. Itchy nose. How? Trying to think of seeing if there's anything else that I want to say while I'm here. So I hopefully don't have to do another video. Hey. No, I guess for now that's probably about it. So might as well just close off the video here. Oh, actually no. Go on an angle. I'll sit at an angle now. 'Cause I feel like it, I feel like it. Cheeto. You ever have that feeling like where you got an itch in your foot, but you don't want to scratch it with your hand because you got very ticklish feet. Like, like, I hate you, foot. You ever have that? Yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm just gonna close off here before I drag this out any further than it has to be. You know? Yeah. You know? How do I close this thing off? You know? Yeah, I guess. Just start here. Thank you for, thank you for staying with me and watching another of my videos. My terribly reviewed videos that are not scripted in any way. Other than like the jotting down points, I guess that's probably the only scripted part there is, but it's not like an actual full-on script, that I'm reading off my computer or anything, that I have like a paper in front of me. It's like going like, it's like, yeah, I do it. I want to do it unscripted because I feel like it might make it more fun, interesting, something like that. What do you guys think? It's burp. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me and sticking with it. Yeah. What was that saying I had? Yeah. Like and subscribe for more videos that'll take centuries to produce. Yeah. And bye. Oi. Bon voyage. Au revoir. Um, До свидания.